Welcome to the Health AI Brief, breaking down the AI shaping our world one concept at a time. Lately, news stories and research articles are seemingly constantly referring to AI in different ways. We get headlines about AI being better than a radiologist, but in the same week we hear about a new system that can listen to a consultation and write a clinic note for us. These sound like completely different technologies, yet they're both labelled AI. This can make the term feel more like a marketing buzzword than a useful clinical definition. So when we talk about AI in healthcare, what are we actually talking about? And it's a completely fair question because the term often means different things to different people. So let's start with a broad, high-level view. Think of artificial intelligence, or AI, as the overall field of computer science focused on creating technologies that can perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. Now, this is a big umbrella. It's a broad set of tools aiming to mimic cognitive functions like the ability to see and interpret the world, like a radiologist reading an X-ray, the ability to understand and respond to spoken or written language, like a colleague who can summarize a conversation, and the ability to analyze complex data to make recommendations, like a sophisticated clinical decision support tool. So AI isn't one single technology. It's better to think of it as a toolbox filled with different methods, all aiming to simulate some aspect of human cognition. The radiology tool mimics vision, while the note-writing tool mimics language. They're both valid examples of AI because they fit under this broad umbrella. But the tools can vary a great deal in the breadth of what they're designed to do, and we'll cover that in some future episodes, and some of the terminology used in those instances. But this big picture definition, while accurate, can still feel a bit vague. It tells us what AI aims to do, but not how it actually works. And to use the tools safely and effectively in our practice, we need to understand the engine that's driving almost all of the progress that we're seeing today. The most powerful and transformative tool in the modern AI toolbox, the one responsible for both the image analysis and the language generation, is a specific technique called machine learning. And I think that understanding machine learning is the key to cutting through a lot of the hype to truly and reliably evaluate the tools being offered to us. So on the next episode, we're going to open up that AI toolbox and look directly at the engine. We'll break down exactly what machine learning is, how it works, and give you a simple framework to understand any clinical AI tool that comes your way. If you found this useful, please hit subscribe or follow in your podcast app so you don't miss our next episodes, where we'll dive much deeper into how to evaluate the evidence behind these tools. Thanks for listening.